So here's the TK Custom Invincible Combined Warrior in the World part set. This is number 11. This is their Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, or Super Saiyan Blue. If you watched my previous review, I went over the base form and the Super Saiyan head sculpt. Those were the reissued version. TK never came out with a Super Saiyan Blue version, so this is that version. I got it from hobbymodelsstore.com. The price was around $40. This is the same price as the dual pack that I previously reviewed, but for this pack you only get one head sculpt. But to make it a little bit more worth it, they are sending this package out with a extra, it's like an energy hand effect here, and this is pretty new. It's different. Excited to see what that looks like on the figure. Also, it captures that moment when he has like a punch for punch with Zamasu. Then we have his kind of like a sad face here, a static face, and then a yelling face for the Super Saiyan Blue. So the printout for this head sculpt, I'm really liking a lot. It definitely captures Vegito's likeness very well. In this Super Saiyan Blue version, there is no shading. It's just a solid color blue. And we'll see if this blue matches up with the Vegeta and Goku from SH Figuarts. But we got TK on the inside. The peg holes for a 2.0, but I do have some 3.0s that we can try this on. So let's see the overall look of this Super Saiyan Blue version of Vegito. Put this static face on here first. And that looks really good. Just like the previous sculpts that I reviewed with the base form and the Super Saiyan. I mean, the head sculpts it's the same print. The faces are all the same. It's just we're getting the Super Saiyan Blue version now for all the Dragon Ball Super fans out there. I like the SSGSS version. Maybe it could have used some shading, but at the same time, the head sculpt looks good just like this. And here's the yelling face. And that looks sick also. It was a plus for the other variants because they didn't come with the yelling face to begin with. But for this one, they come with the yelling face. I think that's a good addition to add to your shelf to get some different looks. And the details look super dope. The line work and things like that. From each angle, it looks good. We got some good detail in the mouth. The color blue, I like the color that they chose. The articulation, still gonna be working the same, especially on the 2.0 figure for now. And then for the last face is I think this is the face where he was like, "Are you serious?" I think that's what he said when he was fighting Fused Zamasu. For other sculpts out there, they were sending this face out as like a bonus face, but TK went ahead and added that in for us. I'm not sure exactly what the other sculpts look like, but looking at this one, I think it's pretty accurate to the anime, especially in that scene. So TK did a really good job again with the details in their head sculpt and the face plates. And the blue does look good on this Vegito head sculpt. I actually prefer this color blue, but it doesn't match with the SH Figuarts blue on this Goku. And then also the SH Figuarts. This is a newer release Vegeta, but all these three are pretty much different color blues. Leave a comment down below on which blue you think is better. I think that this one is most accurate and the best looking color blue. So we'll try out this energy effect to see what this looks like. I think it's the left hand, if the scene is correct. Oh no, it's actually the right hand. So it is the right hand for this energy effect. And it does have a peg hole on it, so you're able to peg it on to the actual character. The material on this is the harder rubber plastic. Pretty durable. You don't have to worry about it breaking and things like that, which is always good. We don't like to have to worry about breaking our figures or the accessories that it comes with. So that pegs in there very easily because of the soft material that it has. And that looks pretty dope to go with Vegito getting ready to throw that punch. So there's a lot of different looks that you get on your shelf with this accessory and with this head sculpt. They both look really good together. I think this is the first time that I've seen an energy effect to add to a Dragon Ball figure like this. Another game changer, another really good look on your shelf, or a different look rather, if you're gonna have them sit on your shelf with this. We can go ahead and see what the difference is between the other blue variants that have came out to see which sculpt is the best. So I do have OC Toys here, and then HM Creations or HMRY, and then we have the SH Figuarts sculpt here. So we get the SH Figuarts out of the way. We're already like miles away from SH Figuarts head sculpt and or demoniacal fit. And that's one of the reasons why the bang falling out of this guy is just a hassle. And then you guys know how this face was, but definitely came a long way from that. SH Figuarts does have a nice color and a nice shimmer on theirs, but the accuracy to catch what Vegito actually looks like, this is definitely not it. For OC Toys with the same smirk face, when OC Toys came out, I liked the color of their sculpt. I liked the shading and the details in the hair, but there was something that was off with their faces. Like I mentioned it in the review that I made, that they look more like a live action, not an anime. And then now when you have TK next to that, you can see TK definitely captures the Dragon Ball Z style and Dragon Ball Super. It looks like it's just torn right out of the anime with the hairstyle and the spikes and even the color. This color is nice with the shading, but it's not accurate to what Vegito looks like. And we have the ultimate duel here between HMRY and TK. So HMRY, they've been making some really good sculpts lately as well. This was another good one, and it came with 3 different variants also, the base form Super Saiyan and then this Super Saiyan Blue. I'm still digging the TK a lot more. The faceplate looks a lot better. It just looks more like Vegito in my opinion. They both have good earrings. The spikes, HMRY's looks a little bit sharper, and then the color of the blue also. I mean, if the camera's catching this correctly, I think the color on TK is definitely more of an accurate color. I'm not even sure what color you call that, but when you see this color, you know, like, oh, that's Super Saiyan Blue, even out of the anime. So with HMRY, it's a little bit lighter. It definitely does the job, but it's all preference at the end of the day. Which one do you guys feel is better out of HMRY and TK Custom? Before I close out, we could go over some accessory swaps here to put on the 3.0. See if this blue hand fits on the 3.0 pegs, because the 3.0s have like, the fists are a little bit larger, but that goes on just fine. Still looks really good. You can't really tell how small the hand is, but the accessory is pretty dope. I really like this accessory a lot. Like I mentioned before, on your 3.0 Vegitos, I know a lot of us collectors have them now. I wish I had the gi that's not torn. I don't have that one yet, but you're gonna need the neck peg conversion, and it does fit on there well. The skin tones match really good, especially on the orange and blue gi Vegito. I mean, the neck on the 3.0s are really thick, but you're still able to fit it onto this TK sculpt. It fits in there pretty snug. There's no gap and things like that. So it actually does look really good on the 3.0. You're just not gonna be able to get all the 3.0 articulation out of this guy because the neck is so thick. I think the most he can do is look down. But a lot of us pose our figures kind of like looking down. He's not going to look up at all because the back of the hair is already hitting the back of the neck. And then here's what he looks like with the black gi Vegito, if you guys were able to pick this guy up also. Or for some reason, this black gi Vegito, like the skin tone was more pinkish than the orange and blue gi is. So you guys can see that the skin tone doesn't really match for this Vegito, but the head sculpt still looks really good on the figure. I think Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Super Dragon Ball Heroes always look pretty sick with this black and orange gi. So my overall thoughts on this Super Saiyan Blue variant of Vegito, I think he's super dope for $40 and the accessories that he comes with. I mean, we're starting to pay around $40, $50, upwards of $60 sometimes for different head sculpts. So I think that's a good deal. $40 is not bad at all. This fist is a new accessory, and then you can't go wrong with the accuracy in the head sculpt and the face plates for your Vegito, whether or not you have a 3.0 or a 2.0. So I think that is worth getting. Again, I got mine from hobbymodelsstore.com. I'll leave a link in the description below on where you guys can grab yours from if you want it. So if you guys feel like this video was helpful, you can go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to keep an eye out for my next videos to come, go ahead and subscribe. Until then, thanks for watching.